The mind-blowing story of Paula Abdul, the fan. How much do you know about the former American Idol judge Paula Abdul? Let us tell you about the mind-blowing story of recording artiste, choreographer, and all-around entertainer Paula Abdul. Queen of Pop Dance is a choreographer, singer, reality judge, and actress. Paula Abdul was born to Jewish parents on June 19, 1962. She was born to Lorraine, a pianist and musician's assistant, and Harry, livestock trader. Paula looked up to talents like Fred Astaire, Debbie Allen, Bob Fosse, and Gene Kelly. She enrolled in a dance class at 8 years old and never looked back. She was even a cheerleader at her high school, Van Nuys High. Paula's first role was in a musical called Junior High School. When she entered California State University, she was recruited into the cheerleading squad for the Los Angeles Lakers. Paula would then move on to become a head choreographer of the cheer group. She quit school to pursue dance and choreography full-time. One of the Lakers' cheers she choreographed caught Jackson 5's attention, and she was enlisted to choreograph their next video for the hit single Torture. The gig went so well she moved on to choreograph their Victory Tour. Now, is that not a reason to quit school? Of course, if she worked on the Jackson 5 tour, then Janet Jackson would also use Paula for her Control tour. That made her popularity as a choreographer soar. Paula's entry onto the Billboard charts was with her 1988 album, Forever Your Girl. Her success with the Jacksons got her signed onto Virgin Records. The album reached #1 in the US after 62 weeks on rotation. She sold 7 million copies. Cold Hearted, Straight Up, Opposites Attract, and Forever Your Girl were the #1 singles from the album. She won a Grammy for the album. In 1991, she released Spellbound, her sophomore album. The album had a song written by Prince for Paula called You. That album had Blowing Kisses in the Wind, Vibiology, and Will You Marry Me? Paula was honored with a Hollywood Hall of Fame walk. Her most extensive tour was in 1992 for Under My Spell. The tour grossed a remarkable $60 million in ticket sales. Paula took 3 years to deal with her eating disorder and divorce. Paula released her third album in 1995. Head Over Heels didn't do as good as the previous 2 albums, and My Love Is For Real was the only song that made it into the charts. She tried music again with a song she co-wrote with Kylie Minogue in 2000. Spinning Around moved straight to the top of the charts and gave Minogue the career boost she needed instead of relaunching Paula's. Paula became America's sweetheart in 2002 when paired with difficult-to-please Simon Cowell and straightforward Randy Jackson. She played the cheerful female voice that sugarcoated things and made contestants less nervous. This new spotlight was from the reality TV singing show American Idol. While on set, she also became a reporter for Entertainment Tonight. She worked on the reality competition for 7 years and said goodbye in 2009. Within that time, she featured on Randy Jackson's Dance Like There's No Tomorrow 2008 and got her music re-released in a Greatest Hits Straight Up Hits collection by her record label. She dropped one last single in 2009, I'm Just Here for the Music. We have to mention that she released a choreography album, Cardio Cheer, in 2005. Paula later released DVD versions of all of these workout and choreography videos. There was Hey Paula, a series centered on her day-to-day life. The series was cancelled after 1 year. In 2009, she hosted Raw, which was a cheerleading contest on MTV. While she was chalking these personal successes, she was also choreographing films. She choreographed some popular films like Big, Can't Buy Love, Coming to America, American Beauty, and so many others. Abdul was in the public eye, but not doing much until January 2011. She became a mentor, coach, and executive producer of CBS Live to Dance. In May that same year, we saw Abdul on the American version of the UK's X Factor. She was joining Simon Cowell, who people thought was the reason for her quitting American Idol. She stayed for 1 season and then got replaced by Demi Lovato. In 2013, Paula joined the So You Think You Can Dance franchise, first as a guest judge and then as a permanent judge on its Australian version. She did that for a year again before settling into the American version from its 12th version. She resigned from it in 2017 to host her 2018 tour. Straight Up Paula, the tour had 25 shows and celebrated her 30th anniversary in music. After performing at the 2019 Billboard Music Awards, Paula started a Vegas residency, Paula Abdul, Forever Your Girl, and ended in January 2020. She was then announced as the Masked Dancer panelist in October 2020. Paula Abdul has returned to the American Idols as a guest judge because Luke Bryan is sick with COVID-19. Paula had a brief but remarkable career as a recording artist. She is one of the few people who is compared to Beyoncé for stagecraft and showmanship. However, she is not the best singer around, and she makes up for it with her impeccable dancing. What is your fondest memory of Paula Abdul? Do you want to know more about the lives of other celebrities? Then take a look at our playlist of all the celebrity life stories.